Starting with the king's pawn is a versatile first move and leads to many tactical openings. Striking the center, black opens up the dark-squared bishop. Ignoring the classical advice of knights before bishops, white sets up a potential attack on f7, developing and attacking at once. Nice. d3 protects the e4 pawn and the c4 bishop and allows the dark-squared bishop to develop. c6 controls the d5 and b5 squares, allows the queen to develop on the queen's side and prepares the d5 pawn push. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e5 pawn, and controls the d4 square. This defends the attacked pawn. Castling kingside tends to be safer than queenside because the king is further from the center. Out comes the bishop and into the battle. Textbook play so far. Castling to the same side of the board is a more cautious approach. White develops the knight and attacks the center. A solid choice. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a bishop. This creates luft for the king, providing it an escape square. Very precise. Right on target. A very strong play. One of the best moves. The better move was to prepare a retreat square for the king. This misses an opportunity to eventually win a bishop. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. This is the strongest option. This attacks black's pawn chain. This forces the opponent to double pawns. A clear recapture. The best option was to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn. This allows the opponent to kick a bishop. This kicks a bishop. After all captures, this is an equal trade. With this recapture, white introduces a new piece to the game. This is not the right idea. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This stops the opponent from being able to tactically win a pawn. This threatens to win a pawn by overloading a defender. This threatens to kick a knight. This allows the opponent to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. Taking that pawn will win material at the end of the line. A solid choice. A straightforward recapture. This avoids clear danger. Advancing the pawns in front of the king can compromise the king's safety. This was a game-changing move, giving white a winning position. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This moves the knight to safety. A great find, leaving the knight vulnerable to attack. This stops the opponent from being able to checkmate the king. This leads to a material winning pin. This evades the check from the queen. Ignoring the threat on the knight, a difficult move to see. This is the way to win a queen. Very precise. This is the only good move. A clear recapture. That queen was free for the taking. This is the way to win a pawn. The correct move to safety. That was a free pawn. The clearly correct move for a threatened queen. The bishop finds a new active square. That pawn was free for the taking. This protects an underdefended knight that is under attack. A very strong play.